Catherine Warner.
I'd like to read the opening poem from a book I put out this summer called Mira, the Variable Star. Vikings go to Valhalla. Christians go to the heaven or hell of their choice. Buddhists strive for nirvana. Muslims walk with Allah. And the Cherokee return to the stars from which they came. Mira, the Variable Star. Riding high on wings of light and sliding in on a morning star. Riding high on wings of light and sliding in on a morning star. Riding high on wings of light and sliding in on a morning star. Hallelujah, a new day is born, a new day is born. Hallelujah, a new day is born, a new day is born. Turn. Pause. Turn again and pause. Turn yet again, forever drawn to the light. The great mystery, Wampanoag, the source from which we come, which is simply the ability to reflect who and what we are. The gateways are marked. Our souls give us direction. Even though our hearts are shattered, our minds in turmoil, our bodies bleeding and broken, and all physical channels closed, our soul still knows the way home. And we surrender to the light as we always have done, forever and ever, the hope. Looking only into the light will utterly destroy you, for light alone cannot exist without darkness. With one you may see the other, with the other we may see the one. Turn, pause, and turn again. Only in darkness are we able to discern light. In the hour before dawn, the deepest darkness is born, enabling the new day to emerge from the womb of great mystery. Hallelujah, a new day is born. Each and every day unique unto itself. The gateways are clearly marked, lit by dreams, drawn in by attraction, desires, hopes, love, challenge, need, want, pride, fear, greed, anger, even pain. Each day is variable as our dreams are. Sliding in, vibration in the first tremble of the sacred robin song. She who calls life into being. The source, called in and made physical so that we may shine. One cannot be without the other. I cannot be if you do not see my reflection. You cannot be unless I've dreamed you forth, to look me in the eye, to show me myself, to tell me to stand down, to hate my process, and to show me what love is. I cannot be without you seeing my darkness, and you cannot be without me seeing your light. Therefore, in glory and in gratitude, do I reach my hand to grasp yours. Though my hand be dirty, cracked and calloused from crawling the streets, or fine and soft from unuse, or stiff and rigid from pointing at others, or all of these at once. As variable as the stars from which we came, and as variable as each new day, I reach out and we are one, constellations circling each other, perpetually turning towards the light of Source. Turn, pause, and turn again. Mira throws off weight at the rate of moon-sized pieces every 5 years, cutting away that which no longer serves her. In 100,000 years, she will be pure energy. Will she be born then, in a new day? Hallelujah. A breath and a heartbeat, a mother's heartbeat felt by the star in the womb. the beat of a medicine drum bringing back remembrance. The pulse of light, the flicker of stars that are there one day and gone the next. A breath, a heartbeat, a fraction of a second or 1,000 years. Time has no power in the medicine world or in the universe. Turn, pause, and turn again, remembering the light. Will she decide to take physical form with its pain, anger, confusion, joy, erotica, and love? Only Mira knows. Will the robin sing her into the day with the tremble of first light? Will she face hard stares, pointing fingers, hatred, and pain before she understands we are all one? Will she reach her hand and put it in mine? Can I hold a star in the palm of my hand? Will I recognize a star when I meet her? When Mira is born, will she remember her old teachings about cutting away that which does not serve her highest good? Shedding a brown paper sack with the whiskey bottle or the diamond-studded one filled with want. Maybe she'll have to learn to throw off weight the size of a galaxy before she can see herself reflected in those around her. Turn, pause, and turn again towards the light. Perhaps Star Nation will surround her during solstice and place her in the Big Dipper, cradle her and sing to her, mourning the loss of her vision and her ability to see herself as she really is. Venus, her grandmother, will rise above her to reflect her beauty, so as to remind her of herself, feeding the source, giving power, so that we may see one another, need one another, want one another, love one another, and know that we're one with all beings, as variable as the light from which we come. Gently rocked in the cradle of the Big Dipper, with her spirit guides and star sisters around her, will she remember that she needs the darkness? She cannot be without it. The deeper the darkness, the brighter she shines. Will she remember that all things pass through great mystery, the womb of all life? Will she learn in Sweat Lodge when the one pouring water calls darkness? It's the same as being in the heavens with the constellations. Or will this sad weight she carries take another 100,000 years to cut away? Only Mira knows. Turn, pause, turn again, begging for the light. Will Gray Wolf stand by her, her companion of old, for all time her protector, her teacher, her guide, walking through great forests, breathing the scent of pine and fir, white scarf of snow on her head and shoulders. Turn, pause, turn again, blessing the light. Then drawing towards passion like a moth to a flame, the burning fever that consumes and yet feeds. Cradling a child in her arms, tears of joy in her eyes while she touches tiny toes and fingers, feeling the tugs of hunger at her breast. The joy of greetings, the grief of leavings, the pain of loving enough to let it all go. And floating on Grandmother Ocean, staring at the sky from which she came, out past the breaking waves, being rocked and swayed like a star that landed lightly. Being one again while breaking apart into 100 million cells, 10,000 billion atoms, hundreds of billions of particles home to the light. And then there's this. Oh, my dear ones, my beloved. This life that passed like a second, so filled with such intense glory and passion, will seem only like a sweet, sweet dream over the next 100,000 years.